Hey, Shalom, Makip. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodesh. Double honors unto the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, the elders of Great Millstone, and of course, peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, serving in truth and sincerity. So coming back with another lesson through Spirit. This lesson is going to be based off of this article right here, of course, from naturalnews.com. It says, Madman Bill Gates pushing world governments to force his new GMO crops and livestock on their people. And this is exactly what Esau is doing. Of course, we know that Bill Gates lives in America. And we already know that America likes to push its other, basically its ways upon these other nations. Basically polluting the people and then making money off of doing that by literally destroying their own people. And these other nations are actually literally implementing some of the ways of America within their own societies. And they're seeing how is literally nothing but a disadvantage onto their countries. But that's why we're starting to see it change. Countries starting to separate from America, making alliances against America. That's what we're seeing right now. But concerning this, Bill Gates, we already know that this guy is buying a farmland. Of course, we already know that the society is heading towards, again, that NWO society, where everything is, controlled. The food, the water is completely modified. And let's go ahead and read this article. It says, billionaire, eugenicist, and money whore Bill Gates wants world governments to force his genetically modified crops and livestock on their populations. Through a company called Breakthrough Energy, Gates hopes to replace the world's food supply with artificial fruits, vegetables, and meat products that he owns, basically giving them total control over everything. Yeah, giving him total control over everything. So, yeah. And that's where Esau wants to go to. That's why, you're starting to hear more about lab meat, 3D meat or whatever. Artificial fruits and vegetables. So, skipping down. It says, I believe, let's see if we can get a little bit more. Not trying to stay on topic. Someone said, I believe Gates and these climate change lunatics are behind the explosions, fires, you see the word right there, the T-orism, and food and energy plans to push their disgusting vegan fake lab food and toxic battery EVs and green energy, one commenter wrote on X, formerly Twitter. Yeah, and that's exactly what they're doing, man. And obviously these food plants, these food plant explosions and these factory explosions and stuff, all of that shit's planned, man. Because we already know Esau, he's moving towards the NWO. That's why, basically within the media, Esau might present a reason why he's doing something. For example, concerning an EV, he might say that, it's because it's better for green, or it's better for the economy, it's better for the environment, which it's quite the opposite, man. The process basically that goes into making these batteries, these EV batteries, is completely, it basically causes a lot of pollution on the earth when you actually go into it. So, yeah. So to read it again, it says, through a company called Breakthrough Energy, Gates hopes to replace the world's food supply with artificial fruits, vegetables, and meat products that he owns, basically giving him control or total control over everything. Yeah, and really it's not even about Bill Gates. Bill Gates, at the end of the day, is taking orders, man. Taking orders from the international elite bankers, such as the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and of course the rest of the highly, or the wealthy banking families that basically own all the money in the world, moving towards that central bank. But hey, so America wants to, again, Esau wants to push everything, man. Hey, Esau wants every country to be just like him. So getting real quick, Isaiah or Ezekiel 4:13, it said, and the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I would drive them. Yeah, and of course we know the children of Israel, the Israelites would be the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos. And also there's been a scattering of our people. So you're going to have Israelites looking like the other nations because they've been scattered amongst these other nations. According to Deuteronomy chapter 28:64. So according to this prophecy right here, they read again Ezekiel 4:13, and the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. Yeah, and there's a prophecy right there, because we went off, of course, against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. The Lord has delivered us unto our enemies. That's why we're oppressed currently, stemming back from 1492 or 1619. Our people have been oppressed under Esau, of course, the so-called white man. And even now we're still oppressed being into society. Yeah, we might not be in chattel slavery, but we're still in slavery, man. But under the system, we have now been changed onto being corporate slaves. I mean, basically, slaves of the system, man. We got to go to Esau for one of all things. We can't. It's very difficult to be self-sufficient, meaning to have your own farm, to be growing your own food, and all that. All that is, Esau makes it, basically difficult so that you can't do it. Even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I would drive them. And that's why we're eating our bread defiled. We're eating defiled bread, defiled food, water. And that's a prophecy. That's one of the curses, of course, that overtook our people. We now have a devil ruling over us, and he's completely polluting the foods, polluting the water, so that, obviously we're kept in a destroyed state. That's what Esau wants. And Esau makes a lot of money doing that, keeping the food and water defiled and polluted. The pharmaceutical business, of course, makes a ton just doing that. So it says, Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Again, Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. And of course, it doesn't mean depart out of Babylon and Great. Literally, you take a plane to another country to escape America. Nah, man, hey, the ways of America have completely polluted the whole earth. So it's really, man, there's no escape. Everywhere you go, you're going to be oppressed under these other nations. So, and I'm speaking to you Israelites out there. Everywhere, it's nowhere you can go on this planet Earth that you won't be oppressed. In basically some fashion. You won't be able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Being in this current era, man, under, Esau's era. Arising and depart, for this not your rest. So what this means is to depart spiritually. Not to be 100%, concerning your mind, basically in Babylon and Great. Because you got a lot of Jakes, man, they're giving their 100% all, to basically be something within this place. Yeah, of course, we got to work, and it's not a bad, it's not bad to make certain moves in order to improve yourself, financially, physically, of course, being in this world, but you're not supposed to give your 100% all, completely actually rejecting to serve the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai just so you can give your all towards Babylon and Great, the society. You got a lot of Jakes, so, they put their career first instead of putting the Lord first. So it says, rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Yeah, why? Because we're in captivity under Esau, Edom. We're in bondage. We're in slavery under Esau. It says, because it is polluted, I shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Everything is polluted, man, within society. Not only the food, water, and air is polluted. The schools are polluted, man. The things that they teach your children is polluted. The education. Of course, the work, lifestyle. Just simply, man, life. That, Esau pushes. Or, this life that Esau presents you, it's completely polluted, man. I mean, what? Not to mention, again, the philosophies of this place are polluted. It's okay to be an alphabet person within society. And, if you're against that, then you're condemned. Then people want to shame you for that. So without a doubt, man, this society is completely polluted. It says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Yeah, so if you stay in this place, if you don't want to get out of this place mentally and spiritually, turning back onto righteousness to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Yahweh being the name of Heavenly Father, Bahashem meaning in the name of, and of course Yahweh Shai being the true name of the Son of the Heavenly Father, according to the ancient Paleo Hebrew, which is the language of the heavens and what the Lord spoke while he was on the earth. So it says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. So if you don't come out of this place, again, mentally and spiritually, it'll destroy you. And really, man, that's going to be the Lord destroying you, because the Lord's going to leave you subject unto these evils that will happen. I mean, whether you be judged right now, or you be judged in Jacob's trouble, or you be judged when the nuclear war happens in America, the nuclear missiles hit America, Babylon the Great. Because the scriptures speak about America being destroyed by nuclear fire, 100%, Babylon the Great. So getting Mark 13 and 19 or 20, it says, Mark 13 and 20, and except that the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh shall be saved, but for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. Yeah, so concerning these times that we're in right now, if the Lord didn't shorten these days, man, then man, no flesh shall be saved, because Esau will kill himself, and he'll bring he'll kill everybody else with him. We already see these weapons that Esau has built, these nuclear weapons. And not only that, of course, concerning the things within society. I mean, the Esau literally trying to turn the whole world, as you can see, into growing artificial fruits and vegetables and artificial meat. I mean, why would that even be a thought in your mind when we already have everything, naturally? But, we have cattle, we have animals, of course, that are clean to eat. We have fruit, we have vegetables that you can naturally grow from the soils of the earth. So why would it be in your mind to want to, eat, literally eat artificial things? Because you can't even call it food, artificial food, because it's not even food, right? It's just completely, it's artificial, so-called edible objects, I guess you can say. Because, hey, again, that shit, But what, going back to Mark 13 and 20, and except that the Lord has shorn those days, no flesh shall be saved, but for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shorn the days. So the Lord shortening these days for the elect's sake. That's why as each day, as each month, as each year passes by, the time seems like it's getting faster. You wake up, you blink, and then next thing you know, it's nighttime already. That's because the Lord shortened their days for the elect's sake, the elect of the nation of Israel. So, and the Lord then, again, if the Lord didn't shorten these days, Esau, it would be no flesh to be saved. Esau would kill himself. I mean, Esau would lead himself on to death and everybody else. Because literally it's a madman ruling right now. So to give real quick, this is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Yeah, and when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Like, for example, when King Solomon was ruling during those 40 years of peace. But hey, the earth was in a peaceful, it's like in a peaceful state. You literally had other nations coming on to King Solomon, bringing resources and gold and inquiring of King Solomon's wisdom. And the earth was in a peaceful state. But what it says, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And when the wicked beareth rule, for example, Esau is ruling, and we already know Job 9:24, how the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and the Lord gave this earth into Esau's hand, stemming back from the blessing that Isaac gave unto Esau. Isaac blessed Esau with the blessing of what? Having to do with heaven, the fatness of the earth, and ruling with the earth, or ruling over the earth with a sword. The sword being these modern day weapons in the military that Esau has. You've seen the superiority that Esau has had over these other nations because of his powerful military, of course, that he has. So it says, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And we see how ever since Esau has came into power, how, the earth has been on the fastest decline you have ever seen. Well, let's talk about the Industrial Revolution. I mean, ever since that, mass pollution on the earth. And now we're in this new age of technology where, just more pollution because it takes resources, and a lot of things get polluted when you make these products, such as cars and whatever. But it says, when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And again, we already see how Esau's completely polluting the food, the water, the air, the philosophies. And the people are mourning for a result of that, especially, of course, us brothers. We're mourning. But hey, I mean, everybody's mourning being under this devil, being under Esau. Having to work these jobs. Shit, I mean, how much people you hear about, complaining about the jobs that they're working, having to pay these expensive ass bills. I mean, just simply having to walk and operate within society is completely vexing, and it's mournful. But yeah, that's why we need Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to bring order to this place, man. We need the Lord to come back, to take down Esau, and to take down these other nations, and to deliver Israel, man. Deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. so that righteousness can be established on the earth. And after the Lord comes back to deliver his people, hey, hey, after that, and righteousness is established, the kingdom of heaven is established, man. Hey, Esau is not gonna be ruling anymore. The wicked won't be ruling anymore. The other nations won't have power over us anymore. Everything's gonna be completely 100% righteous after then. So, hey, it's not gonna be any more of Esau ruling anymore. Cause, hey, the Lord gave Esau a chance, and even though really, the Lord set up Esau to be the wicked of the earth, so it can be demonstrated of how, basically, what sin and wickedness can do to their planet Earth, if you want to, live in it. Basically, an example to our people. But I believe that's the point. Lord Zoe Belazata Erfad, Yahweh Shmi Al Shai, Pashmakakurash, Brakathum, Shalom.